So for this load, I'm going to do my work pants. I don't have a lot this week. This is probably going to be maybe like a half or 3/4 load. And it's kind of like a mid laundry week, but this is the only time that I had to do this video with this machine, because this machine's actually done. I'm going to throw my work pants in here. I think I have 5 or 6 pair. Alright, so this is the 7th pair. This one's marked pants number 2. And I guess I do want to highlight this one, because this one is a little exceptionally dirty. There's a lot going on, like kind of rusty dirt at the knee. This is the right knee. And let's see what the left knee looks like. It's probably not that much better. This one's really bad. I don't know what I took a knee in, but that's some sort of greasy something. So that's kind of just below the side pocket, kind of right where the wear is. Well, that's 7 pair. That's 7 pair of pants, and I could fit another couple more for sure. That's what I don't get. You could wash a week's worth of pants in this washer. Granted, yeah, I still have my shirts and my whites to do, but this load will be done in less than 30 minutes, so I don't know. Do you want to do double the load for triple the time, or do you want to just get a load done and get it clean and be done in 30 minutes? And, you know, I think if you kind of big picture it a little bit, doing quicker loads constantly is probably more efficient than doing just one big load that may or may not come clean. Here's a couple of microfiber towels. So my commercial laundry detergent company, they ended up selling, and they got bought out by a larger company, and their laundry detergent changed. And I used to sell this detergent called Laundry Bright. It was really great because it was a commercial powder with phosphates. This stuff is different. This is yellow in color. It has a bit more of a lemon scent, and instead of a lavender. So I'm going to try this stuff out. This is when I read the spec sheet, it gave me the, I guess, the understanding that this is more of an enzyme-based cleaner and not like a phosphate cleaner. So we're going to try it out. I'm just going to use a half a scoop. I feel like that's more than enough for this washer. A couple of things, guys. Yes, I should be zipping up my zippers and buttoning my buttons. And, you know, quite frankly, these are my work pants, and you know, this is not my Sunday's finest. Basically buy new work pants almost every year just because they just get worn out so much, and you know, the zippers don't go bad before I get holes in the knees. So it's just kind of one of those things. If you're washing your good clothes, you should always zip your zippers and button your buttons up, so that way, two things: you don't damage your clothes, and then, you know, you run the risk of the zippers getting caught in the, you know, the drain holes or something like that, or, you know, but it's always a good practice to do that. Also, you should put your detergent in first at the bottom. Again, these are work clothes. This washer uses a full tub of water, so that I could assure you that the soap will be fully dissolved by the time. I'm going to do heavy wash, warm wash, warm rinse. This isn't quite an extra large, but I am going to pick the extra large option. And really that's it. This is an all mechanical timer, so I could start and stop this machine as I see fit. It's just wonderful. If you guys have never used the direct drive washer, you should at least try and use one at once in your life, because this is a really good machine. There are washers that are better at stain removal and all that good stuff, but from a day in and day out machine that you just need to get consistently good results quickly and efficiently, well, maybe not super efficiently, but quickly, this is a great washer to have. This is one of the machines that if you had to have only one washer in your laundry room, this would definitely be a style of washer to look at. Okay, so extra large, warm wash, warm rinse. We're going to do the normal wash on the heavy, so the 12-minute wash. And here we go. Well, as predicted, it turned out really well. A couple of things. I would have loved to see a third and much longer kind of spray rinse towards the end. I noticed that the second and final spray rinse for this washer, the discharge hose was still putting out a decent amount of sudsy type water, and that leads me to the fact that I actually put way too much soap in for this load. This is a new soap, and I guess I didn't realize that it's a little bit more potent than the last detergent that I had. I probably would have been better suited with half the amount of soap, and in looking back, I should have picked a large load instead of the extra large, because there was a bit too much water here. All these things are pretty important to get clean laundry. More is not better when it comes to water, and certainly like having plenty of water is definitely a good thing, but having too much means that the clothes start to float around the tub, and that just means that they're doing a lot of swimming and not getting a lot of action from the, the agitator, whether either it's the mover part or the actual agitator at the very bottom of the machine. And so it is important that whatever load you put in, that you do pick the most appropriate load size for your machine. Erring on more water is better, so it's better to have a little bit too much than not quite enough. You'll put a lot of unnecessary strain on the machine, and you'll suffer some fabric wear if you don't put a lot of water in. It'll just be basically beating up your clothes. It is kind of like the magic thing to find the right load size, and looking back, like I said, I should have picked large. I perhaps could have even got away with a medium, but large would have been plenty enough water for this load, because this was not a lot for this washing machine. And then half the amount of soap would have been the appropriate dose for this machine. Let's find my pants number 2 and see if I could... Well, the clothes smell wonderful. They basically smell like nothing, which is kind of what I'm shooting for. Well, pants number 2. Here they are. So this is the left knee. As you could see, I mean, it's all but gone. It's just a tiny little splotch right there that didn't come out. But these are definitely at acceptable level for me. Here's the right knee. As you could see, it didn't quite get all of it out, but it did a pretty darn good job. I mean, this is not something that I'd be ashamed to wear again, that's for sure. And literally, they don't smell like detergent. They don't smell like anything. They just kind of smell like nothing, which is exactly what you want. You want your clothes to maybe just not smell like anything, or have the ever so faint detergent smell. When you open the lid and you instantly get hit in the face with that ultra strong Tide, which is just too much. It'll make your skin itch, guys. I don't even know how you do it. So anyways, this washer did well. I'm going to do 2 more loads of my clothes with this machine. Before I'll actually sell this machine, I will run it about 20 loads. So I do a variety of different wash actions and load sizes. I basically try and break the machine before I put it up for sale. And if it makes it through my 20 load gauntlet, and then I'll open it up one more time and just kind of inspect everything and make sure that all of my work was solid and nothing came loose or nothing started leaking or anything crazy like that, then this washer will be up for sale and make its way to a good home. So this is definitely a great machine, and I'm really excited to have the matching set. I mean, it's just like, what a joy. I really feel sorry for the person that got rid of this machine, because I don't know what they got, but whatever they got was probably a slight downgrade. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.